build with. Not only that, to be in the studio doing songs with. This young man, his name is Clinton Lord. He's representing to us. Where you from, bro? Let him know.
Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. How much do you love Biggie? Is Biggie like in your top 5?
Biggie is I had a bar where I said I can't take 5 because the top 5 are dead, so he's definitely in my top 5.
But then we need the entire list.
The entire list?
Yeah.
Damn.
Top 5 real quick.
Yeah,
Just
real
go real quick. First 5 that come to your head right there. You already got one. Big.
Big. Hove.
Definitely.
Big Pun. These last 2 is weird because there's only 2 slots left. I'm gonna take the last 2 slots. Make it fair.
Take the last 2 slots for yourself. Super rock star thing to do.
I'm gonna give Wayne a slot. If Wayne and M could share a slot, if they could share a slot,
okay.
So it could be fair. And I just take a slot and it'll be straight.
Wayne and M round it up, and you the one that just shuts it down.
I just want a slot. Yeah.
Copy that. Well, from what I know of you and the music that I've heard so far, like those artists, that's not really like your angle. Talk about your sound and what you're bringing to the table, like sonically right now.
I think I'm doing a lot of a little bit of Kid Cudi stuff, a little bit of Kanye stuff, and that's mostly like guitar samples and just more like emotional music. You know what I mean? Like it's not mostly just hip hop. It's not mostly just bars. Sometimes I'll do a lot of times I'll do melodies, and I'm trying to break down into like, if you imagine like Michael Jackson doing his own samples, you know, like that's the type of music I want to do. Like be able to do really good music to the point where I can sample myself, and sample the people I work with.
Your style to me is like hip hop super rock star. What would you say? Like, what would you say your style is? Like, if you could put it into like some kind of adjective or something describing you.
Rock. I definitely just say my style is rock. Because even when you're doing rock music, you rapping, but even when you're rapping, you're doing rock music. But I definitely say my style in the whole is rock. Even if I'm doing like hip hop, even if I'm doing like a freestyle, I think the essence of it is shit I've been through and my rock star thing.
So now I want to know, since you say that, you gave us your top 5 for hip hop.
Yeah.
So now at least I need 1 or 2 rock influences, because that's important.
Top 5. Oh, 2? All right.
At least 2.
At least 2.
I don't know if this is fair because Michael Jackson and Bobby Brown are rock stars to me, so I don't know if this is fair. But if I don't count them, if you don't want to count them, then I would say 30 Seconds to Mars and the Beatles. But those are my 4. MJ, BB, the Beatles, and 30 Seconds. I love 30 Seconds, man. They're fire.
Okay. All right. So now we're seeing that you have a whole wide spectrum of different artists that you really feeling, that you really digging, and that basically somehow like an inspiration to you and your sound. Now, you came out, you and your bro, you came out, the first song, all right, I Caramba, I never could forget it, fire joint, the video, everything, like, where was we going after that? Cause St. John, if y'all don't know St. John, you know, at that time he like was on his elevation shit and going all the way up. And like we expected you to be right there while all that was happening. And it didn't seem like it was going that way. Even though in your own right, let me give you your flowers, you are a well-known, renowned model for GQ, Vogue. Everybody knows you in this modeling world. I went with him to Fashion Week. Mm-hmm. He showed me Fashion Week.
On a way different length.
On a whole other level.
How does a kid from Brooklyn break into the fashion industry? I mean, obviously, lots of people have done it before, but how did you do it?
I guess to answer both of those at the same time. I was working for a fashion brand called a Bad Bunch NYC, and the owner of the brand is actually he was St. John's best friend. So they had a call, and it was like a secret call, and I was like, "Yo," because I've never told anybody this story, and they was like, "Yo, I want you to work a plant because they're trying to produce it," and they was like, I never had the call, but I was told about the call or whatever. And he was like, all right, cool. And I started working with the brand and I became the face and I did a photo shoot for them for like 10 hours. I guess they would their job was to like persuade me to not want to model. Because they want to model more. Because then I did 10 hours. I'm like,
What did you like about it?
nothing. I hated it. I hated everything. I hated the life. I hated singing. I hated changing clothes.
Something kept you though. Something like kept your interest.
That bread.
Oh, okay.
Am I lying? Let them know if I'm saying the truth.
I definitely.
That bread.
So the payoff. The payoff.
The end all be all was way more important to me than just. But yeah, I never really liked it, and then I kept modeling, and I didn't really like it, but I like the things I could do with it and the people I could affect. So that was better than.
And the people you around. Those people, it's different kind of, yo.
Yeah, it's a little different than the hip hop scene that I was raised in.
Absolutely.
And with my brother's situation, he was doing music. He was doing his first collection, and they had an album with me and him that was supposed to drop, and we didn't drop it because I don't know. I guess Rock Nation had a whole different lineup for him, and I was like, okay, cool. I don't gotta really do anything. Which I know sounds crazy to you guys, but to me as a little brother, I'm fine with getting paid to sit on the couch. But that wasn't mostly the case. And I started working on my own career and everything I learned, helping him with his tours and stuff, it was really easier for me to help my friends. I had a lot of friends I wanted to help. Like literally I wanted them to get signed, I wanted them to get deals, sponsorships. And I couldn't do it with my brother and my friends because there was a lot of conflict and interest with, splits and money. And
the business aspect of it.
So I had to build a platform so I could support the people that I was super interested in because I didn't really get into the industry and I got the chance to like do it for the bread. It was really because I had kids I grew up with that was fire or people that I ran into that was like, yo, you changing me. I know you would change everybody else. So that's when I had to like kind of branch off and build a platform. And I had to work with people like Disco and share pool and do a bunch of other stuff that made me a better person anyway.
Sounds like you're very selfless. Sounds like it's not only about you.
He's humble. He's super humble. That's the main thing that I like about this young man. Clinton, all right. I Caramba, boom, it started going up. Everybody started taking their direction. Like you said, Rock Nation had a different thing for him. So then I remember me and you having conversations and you starting to play stuff for me. And I was really, really, really digging the stuff that you was coming up with. It definitely had a different type of vibe, very rock star, but like at the same time lyrical, like a lyrical rock star. So I had the chance of being with you in the studio and watching your process in Miami. You mind that I said we was in Miami?
No, it's fine.
All right. A few things, like while I wasn't there, like I was seeing, and then even one time I saw you on World Star. Let's clarify the issue. Let's clarify the issue about what happened on South Beach and the first issue at the bar that it looked like it was definitely like bouncers be like jumping.
As as much as I could say about what happened, because on video you can clearly see, somebody getting jumped, and there's like stand your ground law in Florida. This whole self defense thing,
Absolutely.
where you will, if your life is in danger, yeah, and you fear for your life, you will have to protect yourself. And I guess a weapon, a gun was shot, whatever, and I guess you're just not allowed to protect yourself if you're a certain color. So, and that gun was legal, and legal means the gun is in the person's name. So it's sad because I've seen them kill. I've seen them kill kids, like shoot. I've seen them shoot kids, and then they don't go to jail. I've seen them run in people's house, shoot people, and then it's crazy. It's like I don't even know what they're telling us. But that was the first situation, and I let it brush off my shoulders because nobody got hurt. Which meant this isn't one of those situations like that we've seen where they going out there and they hanging kids or they hate crimes and it's on purpose. This is a situation somebody defending themselves.
Yeah.
On purposely didn't try to hurt anybody, even in the defense of themselves. So
yep.
Some shots got let off. Nobody got hurt. That person was jumped. Warning shots, cool. They scooped me up and listen, like
you out here.
I ain't trying to get shot from the front. I ain't trying to get shot from behind. Me and music come together like Poppy and Wine. So.
And I feel like every time someone really goes through situations like that, I feel like it changes you because who you were before and then after just experiencing a circumstance like that, I think it just alters